Chapter 4: Other Gadgets that can be used with Raspberry Pi Python. Before even getting into what other forms of technology can be connected to the Raspberry Pi, it must be highlighted that the debut of this mini personal computer has created quite a storm in the information technology industry and has created a new wave of competition. The benefits of the Raspberry Pi are many, the most advantageous being its size. It is the same size as a credit card. It has similar functions to a standard computer and is more cost-effective. The possibility also exists to operate it as a low-cost server that can deal with a bit of web or internal traffic. In the short and long term, putting together a number of Raspberry Pi to create a server costs much less than getting a standard server. If the web traffic is light, then a Raspberry Pi can be used and money can be saved. Since I have become familiar with the Pi technology, I have conducted a few experiments of my own with a number of sensors and other devices. From these experiments, I have put together a list of the devices that I have found to work rather well with this type of technology. The items do not cost a lot and integrate easily with the software and can be the groundwork for an even bigger project. The items that can be created range from security systems to robot cars and can be put together in a number of ways to make something fantastic. If you are buying a gift for a Raspberry Pi aficionado, then this chapter will give you quite the head start on the selections that are available. The first item that we can look at is the PIR movement sensor. It is a great piece of technology that allows the user to detect movement through the use of passive infrared sensors. These sensors are not costly and come with pins that can be connected right to the GPIO header of the Raspberry Pi. It is a great device to make a robotic sensor or to use with a security system. The next item that can be looked at is the Nintendo Wii controller. This is a great option for the game lovers. The Wiimote can be connected to the Raspberry Pi and open up a world of great possibilities as it pertains to gaming. After that, there is the ultrasonic module. These modules can improve the distance that can be read by the Raspberry Pi device. You can opt for an ultrasonic module that has an echo pin, a trigger pin, and 2 power pins. The next great item is the USB to serial module. This type of technology allows the Raspberry Pi to work on a USB interface. This USB can be plugged into a tablet, laptop, or PC, and then the pins can be connected to the Pi device. The great thing is that the pin's default settings can be a serial terminal interface that can be used from a tablet or PC to access Linux command. The possibility also exists to provide power for the Pi from the device that it is plugged into if there is enough power to support it. Not to be left out is the Wi-Fi dongle USB. Again, these are cheap, and if you hate cables, work well to help the user to connect the Pi to a network. One of the options that is extremely easy to configure using Wi-Fi technology is the Edimax 7811. The USB Bluetooth dongle is another great techie option. These can be bought online or in a computer store. This device allows you to make a connection with a number of Bluetooth devices like Wii controllers, computer mice, and keyboards. The character LCD display, 16 by 2 or 20 by 4, is the next top option that can be looked at. These displays can be either 20 characters or 16 characters and are not hard to connect to the Raspberry Pi's GPIO pins. All that you have to ensure when you are making your purchase is that the items are compatible. To be able to turn the screen on or off and to make adjustments to the brightness, the user would only require a few more simple components. Sticking to screens that work well with the Pi device, mini LCD screens can also be considered. There are quite a number of these screens that can accommodate a video input of a composite nature. These work well if the aim is to connect it to the Pi's video output. These screens are typically outfitted with 2 video inputs, come with 12-volt power, and are more often than not used as reversing camera screens for cars.